Greetings, I'm Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman, and your message for the day is divine timing. Actually, we should say more divine moment. All right, as we are ascending and evolving, so is the concept or idea of time. All right, so just know that things that are right for you and for your highest and greatest arrive just at that right moment. Not what we think the right time is, but when it fits perfectly. And sometimes we don't see that until after things have happened. And I just want to give a quick example, and I know you can apply this to your life too. Is just, and a lot of this has been going on the last several weeks, but just even last week in my work, it was something that I do all the time in running shows, and there was a block suddenly. Not just one show, 2 shows, 3 shows. The studio wasn't working. The radio studio wasn't working. The phone lines weren't working. It was way beyond anything that I could do on my end. And so I just felt like you keep hitting that when it's like a no. You keep hitting this wall. And it's like, what's going on? What am I missing? You know? So then I've learned a long time ago. Okay, so I'm going to sit back, take a deep breath, and just let it go and relax. And you know what? When I did that and went on with my life, and I'm starting to catch when I'm off balance, sing little joyful songs to myself to make me get on with my day, got the joy down in my heart, and just sing, dance around, whatever, to correct myself and get myself back in harmonious alignment. Then, guess what? Then I hear it's time to choose a different radio system, radio broadcasting, a radio station. It's time to choose a new one. And okay. And then the information comes in, guided to exactly where to go, what to do, and it's beautiful. It's happened lots of times. I have to remember to continue to trust and surrender. When we surrender and trust, that veil, that wall, that shield, whatever you want to call it, that we put in front of us, that's thick, is not for protection. It's actually used against us. It creates this wall. And that wall is built up from fear, anxiety, worry, all of the, negative friends that like to hang out together, have a party, mess your house up, not clean up, that kind of thing. So it creates this big block. You can't see through that. But when you step back, surrender, take a deep breath, and surrender to, you know what? If it's not for my highest and greatest, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to force it. And it falls. It falls down. It dissolves. It dissipates. It goes away. And then you start to really receive. Again, it's not all instantaneous. Sometimes you just have to. Part of the surrender is step back, take deep breaths, be joyful, move on to something else, and then you get that answer and where to go and what to do. And it's turning out to be that this is an option that is for everyone's highest and greatest that's involved. So because it's not just myself. So it's a really great reminder just to remember that everything happens for you, for your highest and greatest, at that divine moment. Just trust it. All right. Now, I pulled a card and they message another message, but I like to see how they entwine together, the messages that are channeled, and then from a card, which is still channeling, but I like to give a visual too. So I pulled this card, and it's White Buffalo Woman, a hopeful heart, and see her sign. Now that really validates, in a sense, hopeful heart. Drop out of that mind full of worry, anxiety. Fall into the sacred heart center. All right? And see the signs that they give us. The signs of, hey, you're on the right path. This is the next step. Right? So it's a very beautiful card. White Buffalo Woman. Very beautiful. She's a very, very powerful shaman. She comes to anyone who wants to communicate with her. So I leave these messages with you, and you can use them. It's not just for today, October 10th, 2019. They are for any day, any moment in time, any moment that you would need them. So I leave you with that, and thank you so much. Many blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.